that YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing part 2 of the Four Seasons house. And we will be doing this little kitchen section over here. And it's going to be summer. So let's get right into it. I hope you enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe. Okay, so I have a vision for this kind of kitchen area. I want to make it like a holiday apartment, like when you go to a really hot place and you get like a nice small kitchen and like a fan over the kitchen. I kind of want to make it look like a holiday apartment. Okay, so first I'm going to add all these counters, and I'm adding a sink right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all the counters and then kind of have a curved counter right there, and kind of have an island bench, and that's where you can like eat in the apartment. This house is so chaotic right now. Okay, next I'm adding some like diner chairs. I really like these chairs. They're in the diner pack, and I think they really just add something. I'm not gonna leave the counters this color. I am gonna dye them a light yellow. Basically, the colors we're going for are really light pastel colors. Because anyway, for me and most people, I think, that's what's really going to represent colors. Like bright, light blues, light yellows, and light pinks. And there's the light yellow counters, and I'm going to dye those stools light pink. As you can see, I made them with the color wheel. If you're wondering, it's not a color already selected. This was a lot more challenging than the autumn lounge, because there isn't a lot of summer themed items that I can put in a kitchen, so I definitely have my work cut out on this one. Okay, now I'm making some custom surfboard shelves. Basically, I shrink them down and then put them up on the wall. It looks really cool and beachy, and that's kind of the vibe I'm going for in this guest kitchen. Next, I'm adding a fan above the kitchen just to really make it look like a summer apartment that you'd get when you go on holidays to a hot place. This was my moment of realization where I realized I didn't have a fridge, and fridges are always a thing I forget, but you really need a fridge when you go to a hot place, or else you're going to have no cold food. Also, I probably will change that to blue by part 3. That will probably be a light blue fridge. Okay, so I thought of categories that would really fit into a summer vibe, and I thought all this rattan stuff looks really good with the summer kitchen. It is a bit dark, and I might change the color by part 3, but I'm not sure. Also, I added a ceiling light. I don't know why, because it was too dark, and you want summer to be like really, really light. Now I'm putting in a sign. I'm probably not going to write it. I do always want to use the neon sign, but it just never seems to work with me because it's really hard to see the writing with the neon sign, especially in the colors you want. So I decided to just go with the basic sign, and it's going to be a light pink when we decide to write summer. Now, to make it feel a lot more like beachy summer, I'm adding a palm tree. And I'm moving that rattan bed because I just feel like it does not sit right. So I moved it beside the pumpkin. I still don't think it sits right there. Something about it just doesn't really fit in, but it's staying anyway. And I'm going to add a pet feeder. A pet feeder. No, I'm going to add a terrarium. Sorry, it's a little hard to tell what past me was doing. But now I'm adding the pet feeder. The terrarium just looks tropical, and I try to mess around with the pet feeder's colors a lot, but it doesn't like ever really work out. So I just gotta stick with the basic pet feeder colors. Okay, now we're adding a nice summery door. I also think this would fit nicely in the spring room too, which is going to be the bedroom in there. Adding a nice little summer door, writing summer to finish it off, and we are officially done. This is the product I'm really, really happy with. Make sure to come back for part 3.